We all want to be liked, but it can take a lot. To feel accepted is a universal human desire. After all, we evolved to survive better in groups, where fitting in and having the trust and respect of our peers are the measures of success. We care too much about what other people think of us, and it prevents us from doing the things we want to do or being who we truly are. Super successful people do not worry what their critics have to say, good or bad. If you want to go from being that person who's scared to say anything in meetings to the person who speaks up with confidence, consider these ways to successfully stop caring what other people think, to improve your life and boost your confidence. But before, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. 1. Ask yourself, what if I do nothing? When an opportunity arises to do something new or outside our comfort zone, the most helpful thing to do is to think about the worst-case scenarios. Before you hold yourself back because there's a possibility of failure, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Is there a possibility you'll fall flat on your face by going for something new and challenging? Sure, but what if you don't say anything? Write a list of all the things that could possibly happen if you said yes to take on the scary opportunity. Include all of the worries about criticism you might get from this decision. Next to that list, make another one with all the things that will and won't happen if you decide to play it safe and keep your plans hidden from the world. Compare each list and decide which path you'd rather take. 2. Remember, your work doesn't define you. We have this bad habit of letting our work define us. Being unsuccessful at the workplace makes us feel bad about ourselves. You must have a way out by decoupling self and work, by using mindfulness phrases, statements you choose to read out loud. Reflect on and notice how they make you feel. To achieve this, I invite you to repeat these phrases. I'm not my Twitter bio. I'm not my resume. I'm not my company. And I'm not my work. Then tune into yourself to see how these statements make you feel. This technique helps you to start separating self and work by diffusing pain that comes if you mess up on your job. 3. Embrace judgment. A wise man once said, there are only two choices in life, being criticized or being ignored. You got to choose. But if you're holding yourself back because you fear judgment, ask yourself this. If I get criticized for this, will I suffer any measurable impacts? Will I lose my job or lose important connections? If the only downside of criticism is that you will feel bad about it, then you have to compare the bad feeling with the benefits you'll get from actually doing something worth doing. To stand out is exciting, fun, profitable, and great for your career. Feeling bad wears off. It's natural to sometimes doubt yourself and overthink criticism. But if you practice these mindset shifts, you'll be able to overcome your fear of failure and achieve what you're set out to. 4. Find your tribe. Somewhere out there are people who can identify with you and appreciate you for who you are. Don't waste time trying to hang on to those who expect you to conform to their wishes and wants. Cultivate authenticity and you'll find those who you are meant to be with. As Brown writes in Daring Greatly, because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic imperfect selves to the world, our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. 5. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. It can be terrifying to go against the grain, speak out, take a risk, or face disapproval. But decide what matters to you, trust yourself, and go for it. We don't grow by always playing it safe. We grow by giving ourselves a chance to fail. 6. Accept a helping hand. The anxiety you feel about what others think can sometimes be overcome with a little self-awareness. But in some cases, especially for those with underlying trauma or mental health issues, professional help can help you get to the root of your feelings. Allow yourself to reach out for the care you need, aside from prolonging your suffering. 7. Be your own friend. It's a tough reality, but you will never be able to make everyone like you, no matter what you do. But look on the bright side, no one else can do it either. So accept the twinges that will inevitably come when you realize you haven't made a connection with someone, and focus instead on a goal that will take you further toward being the kind of person you want to be. Learning to like yourself, flaws and all. Life is better when we live our lives to the fullest and don't allow others to influence our choices. Be authentically and unapologetically yourself and stop caring about what other people think.